Hey guys. So, um, first of all, I just want to change the sound a little bit. I want you guys to actually be able to hear me, and you can't hear me if um, the music is up louder than the game. Alright, so this is my first hack at just, trying out a little bit here with OBS. And I I I didn't really want to use OBS, but I'm using it. I know you guys, that makes a lot of sense. But I'm so underprepared for this episode too. So I guess first we're gonna go out and we're gonna get us some wood. But yeah, it was very stressful. Um so this computer is not actually mine per se, like it is my computer, sort of. It's my wife's computer, and you know how marriage goes. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. But I mean, I use it a lot more than she does, and but I mean, it's both ours now. But originally it was hers, and when we first started dating, well, not when we first started dating, but while we were only dating, and she told me, you can use my computer anytime, yada yada yada. Um, she set up a profile for me, and I can't thank you guys. I never can think whenever I'm doing this stuff because I'm trying to think about what the next step is at the same time. But anyways, she offered for me to be a administrator on the profile, and like a very smart person, I turned it down. Because, if I was an administrator, I didn't know what all that meant. It's been a very long time since I've actually owned my own computer. Of course. But um I didn't want her to, you know, I didn't want it to feel like I had the opportunity to just, dig through her private life, and I figured, with administrator access, I could pretty much do anything with the computer. And I don't know how much of that was correct and how much wasn't. But either way, I declined being an administrator, and for some reason, whenever I started up OBS, um, it wanted to set the default for um, what is the word that I'm looking for? Oh, it wanted to set the default for um, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab us some tools while we're here. Save us another trip, and we're gonna need a stack of fences. Okay, so that's good. Alright, but it wanted to set the default up where all of the stuff that I sent or that I recorded through OBS would automatically be sent over to her profile, which, I mean, yes, that's not a problem, but it was sort of a problem because of the fact that I couldn't I couldn't find it. I couldn't find anything that I had recorded, and I had recorded a test video to see how it worked out because I didn't want to I didn't want to what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, you guys. Oh, I didn't want to I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about, to be honest. I sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder and I worry about myself. But yeah, so on to more important things. We are trying out the OBS broadcasting, open broadcasting something or another. And we're just gonna see how that is for now. And we're gonna put a wood block down because you can store stuff in wood blocks. You didn't know that? Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Okay. Our plan for today, we're gonna do this actually. We're gonna need that, some of those, one of those, some of those. Let's organize this. Alright, so we're gonna want this up first, this up second. Gonna set that there. This over here. This right there. Actually, we're gonna use baked potatoes, cause yeah, that's why. Because yeah. Anyways, so on a more important note, I feel like this is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I knew I needed to take this one out one more. And then because I had to take that one out one more, we're going to change this up a little bit. And we should not be mining lapis lazuli with an iron pickaxe. Or we should be mining lapis lazuli with an iron pickaxe. Because I'm smart, you guys. Anyways, we are going to finally start our grid mine. Or branch mine, whatever your preference may be for that. That is what we're going to do today. So, we are going to dig a very long hole going in this direction. And we're going to do this 3 by 3. This is actually going to take us down to our branches. Also, and you guys, those of you that, have yet to discover the awesomeness that is my completely disorganized and obviously YouTube beginner Let's Plays, I do check the comments of all of my videos quite often. So, if you're watching this like a year from now, and I'm asking, different questions, like, for instance, the question that I want to ask right now is, what do you guys think of my webcam being added? I know that I'm so pretty that you guys, you just can't handle it, but, it is what it is. Okay, so we'll do one there, and then we're gonna do another one there. So we need to pull this back a ways. Now, this is kind of ironic, if you know me in the real world, or, well, hell, even if you've watched any of the more or less vlogs that I've done on my channel, then you know that, or you probably know, that I like it nice and dark. And so it's kind of weird that I use so many torches in Minecraft, but the difference is in Minecraft, whenever it's dark, you can't see, period. But in the real world, whenever it's dark, I actually see better than I do whenever there's light. And I know, it sounds crazy, you guys. I know. Now, basically what we're doing is underneath each of the torches that I've placed will be a branch in our mine. And we found some iron. We found some iron. Alright. 4 pieces so far. Make that more. Not gonna complain. I have a deep love for iron. It's cheap, it's not that difficult to find. It does the job. I mean, iron armor. This is interesting. Yep. We found a cave too. No wonder we found so much iron. But I mean, iron armor is definitely not diamond armor. I mean, you're not gonna be, you know. Yeah, we definitely found a cave. So creeper. Okay, so yeah, our branch mine is working out quite well right now. And I know that most people like to do their branch mines. Well, most people, they prefer to do, whenever they're doing branch mining, they prefer to do it every square. I don't know how I feel about this. You know, I'm gonna go off screen where you guys aren't gonna see me dying so much so early in the series, and I'll do that later. 'Cause yeah, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm recording with a new software, and I don't really feel up to the idea of, you know, braving the wild that is that cave that we have found. You know, we'll do some cobblestone there. It's not going to be perfectly even and symmetrical, but it'll work. But anyways, you guys, what I was wanting to get at, but I got distracted by stuff, is how are you feeling the webcam? You know, I mean, I know I need to shave somewhat. somewhat. I'm not going to shave my entire face. It will never happen. Well, actually, it does happen. Usually 2 or 3 times a year I'll shave my entire face. But I mean, I know I need to shave and all of that. But there are a lot of Minecraft YouTubers and really a lot of gaming YouTubers in general that they like to, you know, record with a webcam. And I mean, I'm so awesome and gorgeous and amazing that I mean, I know all of you guys want to see my pretty face. I mean, I personally, I could live without the webcam. I have a lot of bad habits that I don't want to feel like I am promoting by proxy by participating in them without realizing it while I'm recording. We're not really going to discuss those in this video, but there's the possibility of a slip up with that, and I don't want children to be watching my videos and then seeing me, you know, do a specific thing that is not good for any human to do, and then not even realize it, and then feel bad because I have parents, commenting on my videos, "You're such a horrible person because you've influenced my child," and I don't want to be that guy. I would like to have child appropriate videos. I would like to have videos that just anybody can watch. And yeah, I do occasionally slip up, and I do throw out that accidental curse word every once in a while, and I'm sorry, you guys. Not just children don't need to hear that. Some people just plain don't like to hear it. But verbal verbal speech habits are the hardest habits in the world to break. They are more difficult to break than even chemical addictions. Yep, I did not bring enough of these. So we're gonna go ahead and get that one out first because it is almost dead. Now, one thing that I'm gonna be doing in this Let's Play that I do in every world, it's a tradition that I only recently started actually because I only recently stayed in a world long enough to find my first diamond in that world, which it's kind of embarrassing. But, you know, it is what it is, and it will be what it will be, but I don't know, I'm speaking nonsense. Anyways, you guys, this little tradition that I've started, it's just like a pride thing, it's just like, you can look back at any time in the game and you can say, that was the first diamond that I found in this world. And you know for a fact that that genuinely was the first diamond that you found in this world because, you harvested it or mined it or whatever, completely separate from anything else. And then, you took it, you put it on an item frame, and then you went and mined out the rest of the diamonds. Because one diamond in an item frame is not really going to get you anywhere. It generally never does. But see, now that we can see this, I just want to light this area up real quick and give you an example of why I like to grid mine in such a fashion. Because, people are gonna say, well, you're missing some of the ore. And you're right, I am. Whenever I'm having these two spaces in between, going in right here, like I'll go in here and go straight out that way. and then I'll go in here, and I'll go straight out that way. And I've got 2 spaces here. Oops. I think I did that wrong, actually. I sure did. It's supposed to be 3 spaces. That's what's wrong there. I hope that somehow he didn't glitch out and think that I was looking at him. There we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay, but anyways, whenever you got those 3 spaces in between, you've got that one line. And in that one line, you know, you're gonna miss a little bit of ore. Cause see, now that we've got that fixed, let's close these in because these are incorrect. And here we go. Okay, so you're kidding me. How did I mess that up? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Screw it. We are going to do it like this so that we can actually see what we're doing a little bit. And then we'll move on to the lecture. The lecture, because that's the real reason why you're watching this video. You know, it's like 5:30 in the morning and people are still sleeping, and I'm putting torches where they don't belong. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm very loud. And there are people that are probably asleep right now. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that one is now correct. That was the wrong button. But this one is incorrect. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're just gonna drag this out. One more space, real quick, just real fast, really, really fast. Okay, now that is where the hole is gonna go. Okay, now you're wondering, right here, this right here, this section right here, if there's ore going straight back in that direction, I might miss it. And you're right, because very occasionally, and it's usually things like emeralds or diamonds, which they are the things that we want the most, but you know, they will spawn in just simply one block of ore. But as you can see here, we've got 2 examples. This right here is too wide or too long. And I'm sure if we brought it back or brought it down and just completely uncovered all the redstone that's in that little vein there, it would look probably something like this, where you see you've got 2 wide, 3 tall, and then looking at it from this direction, as far as we can tell, it's 2 wide. So change the direction that it's facing. So let's say right here. Okay, so we would dig in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 3 spaces there. So we would dig in directly across just to make sure. Yep. So we would go this way and this way, right? Going down this path, we're going to completely miss that gold. But going down this way, check it out, we found the gold. We found the gold, okay? You see that? We did. We found the gold. So we're not going to miss that gold. Even though we've got this little bit right here that is not in the direct view of this path or this path, because this little bit right here is connected to this little bit right here, we're still going to see it. Because we're going to dig this out, and this out, and this out. And then behind it, we're going to find this. And then behind that, we're going to find this. So the only spaces that we're not going to be able to directly see where things can spawn is here, here, here. And even then, there's a low likelihood that we're not going to catch them. That is the lowest likelihood of something that we won't catch. Okay, so now we're going to pull out the iron pickaxe because we don't want this blocking our path. We do not want it blocking the path. 1. Also, you guys, I think that I'm going to have to get a timer again because I don't have a thingy. I'm sure OBS has a thingy that tells me how long I've been recording. So this should be 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So dig that out. Put a torch there. Dig that out. Put a torch there. Oh, I'm loving the sound of that extra squeakiness. But anyways, I'm sure OBS somewhere in the settings has a little thingy that shows you, you know, how long you've been recording. But I don't know where to find it. I don't know how to activate it. None of that. So, you know, we're just gonna have to deal for right now. I hear a zombie. I'm not liking that sound because I'm hearing a zombie. And we're not ready for combat yet. We're not, because it's the only thing I haven't tested for lag. And you know, with my luck, that would be the one thing that would actually lag while I'm recording with OBS, with my luck. Because so far, I haven't had any lag, and I'm liking that. I really am. You know, I've spent all of this Let's Play complaining about the lag, so, you know, living without the lag is pretty nice. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to put in a timer or something, or dig around in the settings, probably mess something up and not be able to record for a few days. But yeah, so far I don't know how to make it show exactly how long I've been, you know, recording. I could write down the time that I record, or start recording at a specific time, like on the half hour, in the hopes that I can, you know, finish what I planned on doing within a half hour. Because right now, you know, I've got one steady viewer, and you know who you are, and you're awesome, and you've always been awesome, and you've always been there for my channel. You're responsible for the creation of the hashtag that, you know, is what my channel represents, and everything else. And you're just plain awesome. But right now I only have one steady viewer, and I haven't heard any complaints about different times that episodes have lasted, and so for right now I'm just you know I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of freehanding it. If the episode lasts 5 minutes, last 5 minutes, preferably not. I will find something else to accomplish. If the episode lasts 15 minutes, great. 20 minutes, better. 25 minutes, even better. 30 minutes, personally, I like 30-minute episodes. But, some people like 15-minute episodes. And, those people have the right to prefer that I do 15-minute episodes because they're the viewers, they're the customers, and the customers are always right, even when they're wrong. You know, I'm not liking that. I've never heard that sound before. Oh, it's an Enderman. I think I might be close to that cave that I found. So that's awesome. Is he aggro on me? It sounds like he's aggro on me. I'm not seeing him anywhere. Well, either way, it should be about nighttime, which should mean that I've been recording for close to 15 minutes. But the good news in that is that I can now set my spawn point. So now, if that Enderman is aggro on me, and he does kill me, which would likely be easy for him to do, because I kind of suck at combat anyways. I'm not the type of person that's going to be, searching and searching for hours to find a PvP server unless my viewers demand it. I was using an iron pickaxe for that. I think you guys are going to get to see me die today. Because I'm getting closer to that cave. I know I am. And that is definitely the sound of an angry Enderman. Along with spiders or cave spiders. That would be awesome. I would just absolutely love for it to be cave spiders to poison me so that I can slowly drain down to 1/2 of a heart of health, which is 1 point of health in case you guys don't know. And then eventually I would just die. I so should not be digging straight up. I know better than this. I'm gonna have an Enderman that is angry with me drop down on me or something. But I'm gonna need this coal. Yeah, he is not happy. I'm sure that he's not happy with me, but I'm gonna pretend that it's not me that he's unhappy with. Because I don't really feel like dealing with an angry Enderman right now. I don't know for sure, but I believe that Endermen are a social mob type, meaning like they are buddies and you hurt their buddies and they come after you. And you know, I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but you know, just in case, I'm just going to completely close all that off, because the last thing I need is to leave that open and then come across, you know, Endermen spawning later on and, you know, killing me because there's already an aggro Enderman at me. The only ones that I know for absolute sure that are social mobs, well, social hostile mobs, you know, I would imagine that you would consider like dogs and stuff like that social. But that's not the kind of social that we're worried about. Because as long as we don't, you know, go up to a dog and smack it, then we're fine. Although I would like to find a dog. I would like to go up to a dog and give it some bones. Then I would not be so nervous. I usually, by this point in the game, I have usually tamed a bunch of dogs. And I have usually, you know, sought to it that they will do all of my fighting for me. Because in the world of Minecraft, I'm a miner, not a fighter. And, you know, this stuff is a little bit worrisome. I mean, the dogs, they will not in any circumstance, they will not fight a creeper. But they will fight the skeletons. They will fight spiders. And they will fight the zombies. The more not so dangerous but very annoying mobs, you know? And at least then, you know, I can deal with the creepers and I can deal with the Endermen, because I can't remember if dogs will fight Endermen or not. I don't think they will. But I can deal with those. And, you know, from there, you know, it's not really that much of a problem. But, well, that's awesome. And that is probably the opening that the mobs need to come in and say hi. Nope. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you guys a quick trick. Okay, so we dug that out. Now we're gonna put a torch there. And not pushing any buttons, wasn't even aiming at it. And all of the gravel fell. Let you guys watch that again. And that works with sand, gravel, any block with physics. As far as I know. It is literally every block that will fall when you take out the block underneath it. And that is exactly why you do not dig straight up, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so I've decided what we are going to do as far as when to cut the video is we are going to dig until this last stone pick dies. And then after this last stone pick dies, or breaks, whatever you want to call it, then I'm going to cut the video, and I'm going to go branch mining. Grid mining, whatever you want to call it. And then, the next time that you see me, I will be standing next to a beautiful, beautiful block of diamond ore. And you will get to watch me dig out that beautiful, beautiful block of diamond ore and take that diamond and stick it in an item frame and then put a sign below it that says the Great Diamond of Chaos or something like that. Hell, I don't know. But that is how effective this mining strategy is. In case you guys did not know, this is the fastest way to find diamonds. You dig down to this level, and then after you've dug down to this level, then you go every 2 or 3 spaces or whatever you want, and you dig it out. And you will find all kinds of stuff. And it is extremely possible, I mean extremely possible, that I will actually find diamonds before I even start going down these little doorways here. So you might actually even get to see me find a diamond before the next episode. But if I do, believe me whenever I say that I'm not going to tell you guys about it in the description. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Cause I can't resist the iron. If I can get my buttons to work correctly. You know what? We're gonna do this. There. That way we know what we're dealing with. Okay. You know, I really like the Minecraft music. I really do. But at the same time, Minecraft music is like Pokemon music. I love playing Pokemon. You guys probably know that. If you don't know that, you can probably tell from my skin. And if you haven't seen my awesome skin yet, this is my awesome skin. By the time you see this video, there will already be a video up of me making my awesome skin. But this is my awesome skin, and I got a Pokeball for my shirt, and I got Pokeball belt, and I got my bright red beard and my blonde hair, which are not my natural colors, by the way. And my pants are dirty because, you know, I've been digging in the mines and playing in the dirt. I'm feeling very deep in my Texas roots today. In case you guys are wondering, no, I do not live in Texas. I'm very ashamed to say that, but I am from Texas, and I am very proud to say that. But Texas accents aren't what they used to be. You know, there's some words that I say, and there are some times whenever I say, you know, just about everything, and you know, you can tell that my Texas accent is there. But there are, you know, times whenever I just don't have an accent at all. Alright, well, that is the video. The next time you see me, I will have found a diamond. So, until then, you guys,